Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you here. A little midday money on a, what's today? It's Thursday. I don't even know what day it is. It happens. It happens. Welcome on into the show. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, and subscribe to the channel. What else is there to do? I put the wrong banner in there. My repacked wax I was looking for. Well, it happens. What am I going to do? I'm looking like, what the heck is that over there? It's repack wax. It's not the free picks. I'm like, why aren't the free picks up? Anyway, well, what am I going to do? Free picks are posted. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. We got you covered on the interwebs. Go check it out. And if you're listening after the fact on one of the podcast channels, I appreciate you listening in. Thank you very much. Now, free picks are scrolling in the video. I'm scrambling to fix the but what's it? I put up the wrong thing. It happens. What am I going to do? What can I do? Oh, sorry, Charlie. It happens. Anyway, let's get to the show. We did a look headlines last night. Nothing added other than the player props. So we'll get to those in a minute. Let's get to today's what time is it? We got a 2-minute mark. We'll hit the recap from yesterday. 3 and 2 in the video. Plus a couple bucks there. We knock it down to a 100 wins, 118 losses, down 825. We picked up, like $85 yesterday there. Something like that, $90. It is what it is. Little winning day. No NBA because there's no NBA last night. And hockey went down 49 and 60, down $68 in the video. It is what it is. Now, for today's picks, we'll start in the NBA. Nothing's changed since 2 days ago. The Miami Heat plus 8, again, 65 and 62, minus $70 in the video. On the sites, we're a little plus money there. 34 and 31 plus 381 for the season. And that's basically because we've had a nice run with the NBA playoffs since April. Not too shabby there, putting together some wins. Like I said, it's a spot where, for me, with the playoffs, I just think it's better betting opportunities. And again, they're not every premium I don't post in the chat. Most come up here, but in the chat, again, it's a different record than what I bet myself because I don't really bet a lot of NBA. Heat though, plus 8 tonight, we'll get it. Hockey, 49 and 60, down $68. Vegas under here. And on the season, I am 66 and 79. So a little more action on the sites, but I'm down $196. So there's that. Win or lose, always the truth. You get it from me. Major League Baseball, again in the video, 100, 118, down 8.25. White Sox run line, Seattle under 8. Again, these were last night's lines. That's what it was. Look at lines. That's how we do the show. For the season, baseball, I took a 4-0 sweep yesterday. I'll take it 182 and 187 plus 330 on the year. Props. Just a couple. We went 3 and 6 yesterday, lost $10. We're still down 2,300 here. Little work to do. And I thought for sure with the Tampa ones yesterday, we started out pretty good. We had 3. Even I don't even mind going 3 and 3 with Tampa props because we had a plus 195, plus 225, plus 170. St. Louis I couldn't get anything out of St. Louis yesterday. Crazy. But I'll come back with one guy in St. Louis today, DeYoung. I believe he's in a cleanup spot, plus 150 against Luke Weaver. Yes. White Sox, a little Romy Gonzalez, plus 250. 7 ribbies, 357 average last 5 games. So he's getting some opportunity there. Hopefully he's in the lineup today. And a little Frazier action for the O's, plus 220. And a Rizzo for the Yanks, plus 180. 2 guys having nice little stretches. So there is that. Let's get to the comments. Miz says he's eating crow with Euros prediction. I know you're a Oriole fan. I get it, and you think they're going to be it's going to be a bad one, but no. I mean, they're not a bad team. Why? And again, I'm down on the Orioles, right? I say, oh, I'm not a big Oriole backer. I thought maybe they take a step back this season. Um, Pitching, eh, but the Yankees short of cold. They're not a good team. I don't care. All right, Judge is great. Rizzo's having a nice season. I'm sure the shift's helping him out. I mean, he's raking like he's 23. It's not a bad lineup. Not a bad lineup. I can't delete my those other comments. Anyway, well, it is what it is. Michael's in the house. Good morning. T Money. How are you, T Money? What's going on? Who you pulling? Who's now? Celtics all day in the playoffs now that the Suns and Lakers are out. What do we got going? You know I got to tease you a little bit. T Money's all in on a Heat plus 265, baby. It's all nothing more, nothing less. Then I'll get some gym clothes and shoes that I need. Listen, I like the Heat today in the points. The problem is our guy Nick came in last night, Mr. Hunt, and he said 245 Heat outright, guaranteed lock. And Nick also had the Iowa minus 33,000 as a lock in football or basketball. Was that over Eastern Iowa they lost to or something? Michael, I got Heat plus 8 money line. I have to say a little concerned about the line movement. Seems like everybody's going to be betting the Heat. And again, I took the Heat last game. It was minus 120. I just didn't feel, even though I thought the NBA would be like, all right, we need 5 games in one of these series. I couldn't pull the trigger at a plus 105. And I like my dogs. I couldn't do it. But Miami had won 3 in a row. I'm not taking a plus 105. It's not worth a shot for me. I'd rather take the fave. And here, and I said I was going to take the money line. I didn't take the money line. I just got the 8 because honestly, Celtics what a 7-point favorite game 1, 8-point favorite, 9-point favorite, whatever they were in games 1 and 2, 3.5-point favorite to open on the road game 3, still being down 0-2 after losing outright as near double-digit favorites. And the last game, they pulled away late. I get it. I'll tell you what. If Boston wins today, I'm taking Boston on. I think Boston wins the series. Believe it or not, I think going back to Miami down 3-2, Miami might feel a little bit of pressure. It might be choke city then because they'll be like, Boston will be talking to crap like, told you, should have put us away. Game over now. We got you. We got you. Cream rises to the top. You keep it in the oven long enough, right? Miami doesn't win today. Boston. Epic comeback. Like the Sox over the Yankees in 04. Grab some Boston. I don't know what the Boston series price is right now. MLB's getting stupid right now. I'm going to take a step back. What do you mean it's getting stupid right now? Well, this is baseball. This is what it is. All season long, you get craziness like this. That's why I love it. Test your mettle with the swings in MLB. Brio's in the house, my guy. Good to see you, Brio. Pounded Sports coming in. Anthony likes the Eflin over 4.5 strikeouts minus 150. Braxton Garrett over 4.5 versus the Rockies, and Logan Gilbert over 7.5 versus the Oakland Athletics. Why do the A's? Someone please explain the old elephants for the A's. Someone explain them. Hold on a second. I'm messaging here. The old elephant swinging a bat. I never knew what that was about. I still don't know. And I played, and in the minor leagues, I was on the A's. That was my team. We were terrible, but missed it. Had Washington over 9.5 runs, 8 runs after 5 innings. I had the under. Under that game. I was lucky to pull that one out. I'll take it. Got Tampa Bay under 9 runs, 4 runs scored in the 8th. Tough one. Cleveland White Sox over to 7. 6 runs after 4 innings, lose all 3. Might have bet first 5. Those are 3 tough losses. I'm not gonna lie. You think you're sitting pretty. Tyler, my guy. Tyler, you were here the other day. You were excited about your A's First five, you thought it cashed in the first inning. We didn't forget you. Somebody brought you up last night and said, "Hey, what happened to the guy who said first five A's winner in the first inning is 2-0 and lost?" This is why we don't roll out and jinx ourselves like that. The old reverse jinx. Red St. Louis game, you got to think over. Weaver and Mikolos. I mean, I don't like Mikolos. Weaver. I mean, this guy was. I think he was a first round pick for St. Louis. Over again. Do I want to go over 11? Did I bet the over 11? No. 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 You don't got to bet. It's a 12:35 start. Do you have to bet it because it's a day game here? First one on the board. I grabbed the DeYoung player prop plus 150 for St. Louis. Misses. Save my totals today. Watched it under 9.5. Colorado under. The Yanks over. So you're going back to Colorado for the under, right? What do you got? Oh no, Washington, St. Louis. I'm sorry. Let me do Washington, St. Louis first. Oh no, Colorado's the first game. They're before that. 310. Garrett and Freeland under. I don't hate the under. Freeland hasn't been terrible. Sure. I'm not going to say fades you there. I like it. Now we got the Natties, Irvin, and Snell under 9.5. How the heck is Snell laying 180? I want to take the Nats, but I didn't take them yesterday. So I can't take them today. Why is that? How's he laying that? San Diego's having trouble scoring. Under again? Yes. I'll go under again with you. That would be out of the two, out of the three, I should say, that's my least favorite. Any Yankee over. Schmidt and Gibson. Yeah, I'll say over there. 25 Wheezy, good morning. What do you say there, Wheezy? Michael B says MLB, I got to raise first five versus Manoa. He's been bad. A little slump for Alec for sure. Mrs. Earl should get rid of Givens. That's why Mets let him go last year. Again, you're more in tune with your Orioles than I am. Marie says, good afternoon. I bet the Nats team total over 3.5. I always bet their team total against lefties. They rake against lefties. I said this the other day. They hit lefties. Take it. I mean, Snell's been bad. Snell's got a 5.40 ERA. I think they're hitting like 2.90 against them. Sure. Tigers money line here, huh? With a little Fado. I disagree. I got here we go in the chat. White Sox run line. I don't know if Giolito's turned the corner on the season. And you got the Rays here over Manoa. Why not? It's no, I thought I had Rays yesterday. I had them in game one. They lose 20-1. Rays at home for whatever reason. Some people say they steal signs and cheat at home. I don't know. They're dominant at home. I'm not going to talk you off of a Rays money line. T-Money says the Celtics win. It'll be by 20. So I figure who's ever going to cover going to win. Look at my win from the Lakers sweep. Why are you still in shock? We told you it was going to happen in that series. You didn't listen to us. You didn't listen to me. Marie says Boston going to fold under pressure like they always do. I'm taking the points. See what happens. And as I said earlier in the show, Boston wins today. I'm not shocked they're winning this series. And I don't know if I'm betting Miami in game 4 and 5 or games 6 and 7, even though they're up 3-0. Michael says people are guaranteeing the Heat. Then I come back on some Celtics minus 13-14 on the extended line. Well, it's low because remember they were favored to win when they're on 3-0. They were still favored to win. Like they're minus 150. So, 250 to me. I don't know if it's worth it. T-Money says MLB faves cover all week, then the dog covers and wins, and then the faves, it's all over the place. You can't get wrapped into I'm taking dogs on this day and favorites on this day and overs here and there. Look at the matchups. Again, I like to look at the teams who have been winning and losing, get their little streaks. The Sox. Now, I said yesterday I grabbed the Sox at a big plus 190 because I thought Anderson wasn't that good. They lost 3 in a row, and the Angels have won 3 in a row. Well, you know what? Now Boston's lost 4. Angels have won 4. You don't bet on a team like Boston. Tomorrow they're playing. Who's Boston have tomorrow? Boston, Boston, Boston. Boston is at Arizona tomorrow. Chris Sale. Am I betting Chris Sale tomorrow? Boston? No. I'll take Arizona. I'll take Arizona. The Angels are playing Miami. My guy Reed Detmer's on the hill. I'll go Reed Detmer's run line tomorrow over Luzardo. As much as I like Luzardo, Colorado coming out of Colorado, I'm not betting Miami coming out of Colorado. I will bet the Angels have won 4 in a row, and I'll bet against Boston who've lost 4 in a row. And even today's game, you got Seattle uh, as a fave over the A's. Now, I don't have a side in this one. I had Seattle run line last night, and we got Gilbert on the hill today. I don't hate a run line play here. Seattle's won 3 in a row. Oakland's lost 7 in a row. Michael, I'll be all over Denver if the Celtics come back and win a series. The amount of injury they're going to extend. Yeah, I agree. I agree. You got lucky. Yeah, I mean, I just say you don't count your chickens before your house. And don't count your chickens before they hatch. You can't be like, oh, it's 2-0, easy winner. Boy, they're not easy winners. Definitely not easy. They're not easy. They're not easy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Jesse Shule, my guy. Grant Williams over 6.5 points. Yes, we talked about this. Me, Ross, and Jesse. We didn't talk about it. Jesse brought it up, and I looked at the numbers. Grant Williams over 6.5 points for the Celtics. Grab it. It was a little juice to it, yes, but definitely worth a shot. Caleb Martin over 1.5 threes as well from Jesse. These are college teams bad. They're terrible. You're bored at your work. Oh my goodness! Don't do that. Don't do that. You're working. What are you going on? You're going to work to what? Throw away money? I mean, really, just send me money if you just want to get rid of money. Buy a llama shirt. What are you doing? The prop is the young. Here, I'll put it in the chat here. My player props today. The young Ribby plus 150. There you go. Take the 150. The young. I think he's batting cleanup today. Is what I saw. Mid St. Louis total 9.5 under 120. You like St. Louis under today? But Miklos and Weaver, I know. I'm going to pull up the lineups real fast because I think we have some resting guys because that's what you got to look at here on a. So Newbar, Gorman. I like Gorman, but he's in the 2-hole. Look at this lefty lineup here. Gorman, Donovan, DeYoung band cleanup, Burleson, Yepes, Edmond, Kaiser, and Mercado. Obviously, no Goldie in the lineup today. Sitting against Luke Weaver. Why? I mean, Luke Weaver is a gas can. But give me some DeYoung. And you know what? I'd look at a little Tommy Edman as well for a Ruby prop, believe it or not. I can't go under with Luke Weaver. Michael, number of games played on Boston Heat series is 130 for 7. I think the books believe Both is coming back. I mean, it's low. It's still plus money, but I think Boston. I'm not going to be shocked that the Boston win by 10 tonight. Again, and that's me saying I bet the Heat. Tommy Tamoose, my guy. Here we go. Look at this parlay from my guy. Marlins Mariners plus 156. I don't understand. Why are we getting involved with Marlins and Rockies games? A 500 team like Miami who's sub 500 on the road. Now they're facing the Rockies' best pitchers having a nice season. And you want to take the Marlins. I'd rather take the Nats. I'd rather take the Nationals than Marlins. Miz is hitting 100 NBA. Perfect. Perfect season in the NBA. Good job, Miz. Eric says Hicks kind of like the O's again, but their starting pitcher gives up runs. He does, but I got Clark Schmidt for the Yanks. I will gladly fade the Yanks 9 out of 10 times. Well, 8 out of 10 because in those shorter starts, Cole's on the hill, and I got to see what kind of number he's like. You're running the back Clark Schmidt or Sevy or Herman or Cortez. I'm not, especially at inflated prices. No. Team Miner, I think Sale's back. He's had a little resurgence. I may have added in my fantasy team. I hope you just add him because he's getting 2 starts this week or something. I mean, no. No, I don't think he's back. No. Miz, the way Oakland's playing soon, they'll be plus 2.5 runs. Yeah, I mean, uh, th- what I can't even. What am I saying about Oakland? I just we'll move on. Not touching St. Louis. It's tough. I this opened up at a 150. It's down to a 130. That's what happens when the Reds score 11 on you last night. But how do you? Again, people love St. Louis. I'm not a St. Louis guy. Miklos is not having a good season. Weaver's not having a good season. So how the heck do you want to jump on an under with Miz here? Is it because you got Goldschmidt not playing? Is that why you're running? No Contreras, no Goldie. You're thinking, St. Louis isn't going to score. How about Cincinnati? Cincinnati scored 9 runs tonight. They scored what, 11 yesterday? Cards game going under. Cardinals lineup is B lineup. Too many runs. I know 11 is a big number. I get it. But let's now we want to run here and bash a B lineup for St. Louis. But is this really a B lineup? Now, Mercado's in this game. He's played in 8 games. He's batting 450. He's 9 for 20. So it's not like he's hitting about a buck 20. He hits. Kaiser, the backup catcher, he is what he is. He's a 200 hitter. Uh, but Newbar is hitting 270. He's a lead. He's only hitting 228. So yeah, a little drop off with no Goldie, but everybody else is here who's in their everyday lineup basically. All right, Mercado maybe not, but he hits when he's in the lineup. I don't know. It's not totally a B. I mean, no Goldie, I get it. Are you that sold on Miklos to hold him in check? It says Yankees already the bullpen used up the last 2 games. You got to like an over again. I mean, I don't have to. I'm much thinking over. I don't think Clark and Gibby come out here and throw 7+ 1 run ball. Miz says nothing on St. Louis. I don't hate it. I mean, I got the young prop. I got a cleanup hitter facing a pitcher with a 6.50 ERA. I'm assuming there's going to be a guy or two on base when this guy gets up and could drive in a run. Took St. Louis over 8.5 with the Rays money line plus 240. Over 8.5. Good number. Plus 240. I mean, how do you buy that? The Rays are a 170 fade. This Rays game was a 130 yesterday. And my guy pounded here because I was talking to him on the phone when I was about it. I'm like, how's this line at 170? Unless I'd had a 130, and then it was 130 everywhere. Now it's back up to a 170. And you got plus 240? Is it St. Louis team total over 8.5? Did you juice it up? What is that? I mean, that's a nice little parlay. Bill says, Sean, you like Vegas Knights to win tonight. I like Vegas. I like the under. I should have yesterday did Florida and the under. I just had the under. But yeah, Knights get it done. Vegas and Florida, 2 nice cold weather teams battling for a Stanley Cup final. Tamoosh. Okay, buddy, you like this better. I got the Mariners and Nats plus 1.5, plus 180. Even a 1.5. I mean, I'd go money line, but you want the 1.5 plus 180? I'm not going to say no. Winner. 2-0, Tommy. It's frozen. It happens sometimes. Over Yanks, both Pens are brutal. Yeah, the Pens are bad, and the Yankee lineup, and I kill the Yankee lineup. I do. But Rizzo's hitting a little bit. I like Lieber. Judge is good for a homer every game, basically, because you're facing a guy who's. How's Gibson versus these batters? I'm assuming he's faced them enough times where they have some success, or at least And I'm not talking success wise. It's got to be a bunch of homers. The guy's hitting, 675 versus him. What do we got here for the Yanks? So, first Gibby. Um, is Allen playing today? Do they have Allen in the lineup? He's 4 at 10 versus him. Bowers is hitting 375 and 8 at bats. Now, not a lot of at bats, believe it or not, here for Gibson. Judge is 1 for 4. Rizzo is 1 for 2 with a homer. And Gleber's 0 for 9. Wow. That is interesting. ICAF's never faced him. LeMahieu's never faced him. All right. Wow. Okay. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Adam Frazier, perfect. Batting 1,000 versus Schmidt. That ribby prop looks good. Even though he's 1 for 1, he does have a ribby versus him. So I can't believe that only 5 guys have at bats for Gibson. You figure these guys, as much as they play each other in division, they'd have a couple more games. Well, Stop Geo, my guy. What do you say? Should have cashed out this Cards right over 10.5 from last night with the Cards scratches. Hold on. Who else is scratched here besides Goldie not playing? I mean, I ran down the lineup today. Newpark, Gorman, Donovan, DeYoung, Burleson, Yepes, Edmund, Kaiser, Mercado. I'm going to say no. I mean, I know everybody in the chat is saying bet the under. I got to say with Luke Weaver on the hill, I say you have a chance here to score 5 runs. I mean, this guy was a first-round pick. He had one good season, actually 2 good seasons, short seasons. 3.88 ERA in 13 games, 10 starts in 2017, 12 starts, 2.94 ERA for the D-backs in 2019. And then all HE double hockey sticks break loose. This is a guy you're going to go to war with that's going to rein it in. Teams are hitting 329 against him this month. That's just this month. 5.85 ERA is 4 starts. 4 innings, 9 hits, 4 runs. 6 innings, 4 hits, 4 runs. 5 innings, 7 hits, only 1 run. That was at Miami, so that should get an asterisk with the Miami offense. Yankees. 4 innings, 8 hits, 4 runs. 4 homers allowed. He allowed 4 hits to the Mets, 3 of them were home runs. This is where we're going to battle with. This guy's ready. This guy's ready to shut down an offense today. With his 305 batting average against on the year. 40 hits in 31 innings. Yeah. I don't know. Call me crazy. I'm not looking to see Luke Weaver take the mound and thinking, oh, an under looks good today. Yanks and Orioles bullpen ranks numbers 2 and 3. Yeah, they do, but I think when he says they stink, I think what Pano was more saying is that of late in their games versus each other, we've seen the bullpens give up run. And I mentioned this the other day with the bullpens. Not just them. I did a show with Jesse and Ross, and we were talking about the Cubs and the Mets and Dodgers and Braves, and their bullpens have been bad the last week. So I'm assuming that's what he meant, just recent trends of the bullpens. Tony C, my guy, good to see you. Arenado Contreras are out too. Yeah. No, no. Arenado's not out. He's batting. Oh, Arenado is out. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. You're right. Everyone on the under. In that case, I'll stick with it. Good luck. I'm not sick with it. I ran down the lineup. I don't hate it. It is. It's a typical nonsense now because, let's be honest. Hey, you hit 240 and hit 23 home runs. You're a good player. Now, am I higher on Gorman and Yepes than most people? Probably. Did you not hear the Luke Weaver numbers? We're gonna bet Luke Weaver. Yeah, he's gonna keep the ball in the park. That guy. He might keep it in the park. Teams are hitting 300 against him. Now, Miklos is a guy I don't love. Has he turned the corner recently? Maybe a little bit. Possibly. He's got a 3 ERA this month of 4 starts. 3 runs, 1 run, 3 runs. Last month, his last start in April, 0 runs. Bad out of the gate, 5.56 allowed. But again, we even counting those games, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of his 10 starts, 3 or more runs. We can say that the Reds. Can we say the Reds are seeing the ball pretty good right now? Right? Are they hitting a little bit? I don't know. 10-3, 8-5, 6-5. The last in this series. They put up 6 runs, 5 runs, 10 runs. Today's Miklos is coming in and shutting them down today. I can't do that. To Moose, what's your opinion on Toronto game? Toronto, Tampa Bay is my best bet of the day. That's on the sites. Message me on Twitter, Tommy. I'll tell you what I got going on there. Ricardo's defense is butt. That's fine. That means he's going to have a pass ball or he's going to throw the ball into the outfield or they'll steal left and right and will generate runs. We need runs here. So you're helping the cause by putting a bad defensive guy in there who's hitting 400, by the way. I mean, I'll stick with you over in the Cards game. All right. Yes. Luke Weaver's mom better cover her ears. I'm sorry. Sorry, Mrs. Weaver. I used to remember Weaver chicken patties. Remember back in the day? Anybody? I wonder if they're any relation. Good luck. Good luck also to you. Ricketts, my guy. What do you say there? Ricketts coming in with the Rays money line. Again, this is what, a 170 now? Steep. Robert, what do you got? Hit the wrong number on that St. Louis over 8.5. 8.5 Tampa Bay money line plus 160, not 241. That's still a good payout. I mean, 8.5, the line's 11. You're getting plus money in with plus 2 runs of value there. It's great. What book had it at 8.5? That's what I want to know. Excellent. Take advantage of those mistakes, baby. Grab them. Grab those buddies. What else we got here today? Anybody else in the chat? Nothing else in chat. All right. So be it. Me and Jesse are running up next with Bet Win Repeat with Detroit Lenny, in case anybody's interested. White Sox Giolito. I think Gio's turned the corner. I'll take the plus 120. Detroit played yesterday. Good spot for the Sox. You know I like the lineup. The pitching to me, Lynn, Kopech's been terrible. Cease is taking a step backwards. Giolito looks like he's coming around, though. And the Seattle under. Yeah, Seattle's won, 3 in a row. Oakland's lost 7 in a row. Can you grab? I'm going to see what it is right now, what the live number is on this game. I can't tell you to. I'd never say to back Oakland in any stretch of the means. But Seattle is a minus 115 here, basically, for a run line. If you want to do that, sure. I go under because Seattle struggles versus lefties a little bit here. And I know it's still J.P. Sears, and he's not the J.P. Morgan of pitchers, that's for sure. He's not anything special like the rest of the A's pitchers. I just went under. I think this could be like a 4-0, 5-1 kind of a game. So Vegas under on the ice. We'll come in with the heat. And that's that. Rickett says, I meant run line for the Tampa Bay Rays. I love Shane McClanahan. Yeah, big day yesterday. We had that yesterday. The Mariners will score 20 on a day and 4 the next day. That's the thing with Seattle. They're not hitting. I mean, who's there? Right, Ty France, Pena, Cal Raleigh. I mean, Kelnick's hitting a little bit. They're just not kind of clicking yet. And again, versus the lefties, the numbers are just not there for me. 110, 115. Should you lay a run line? I'm not gonna. I had it the first game. They didn't cover. They covered the second game. To come in here, I don't know. I think Gilbert's gonna shut these guys down. Mariners got a little work to do in my eyes. They're 500, kind of scuffling along. They better watch themselves, though. Because the AL East, they're going to beat up bad teams. And I don't know how long Texas is going to hold on. I mean, they're going to hang tough. They're going to make a move. They spent billions of dollars here between DeGrom, Seager, Marcus Simeon. They got a lot of money out there. They can't play a third place team here. They got to make a move. Antoine, my guy, good to see you. It's been a while since I've been live. Still watching the playback. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Always leave a comment. Let me know. I'll say hello. The Miz coming in. St. Louis line is 9.5 under 120. All right. I thought it was. Someone said it was 11. It was an 11. It's come down. I mean, would I rather have over 9.5 than 11? Absolutely. Alternate lines 8.5. Okay. Got it. But that makes a little more sense now because Miz is saying he's got 9.5. I saw 11s last night. Rickett, Sears went 7 last time out. Dams gave up 0 runs. More reason to like the under. Tony C taking a run line with Tampa Bay minus 170. You can't lay 170. Can't do it. And that's how you hit the like button. Who's not hitting the like button? What's going on here, people? Can't hit the like button? Hit the thumbs down button. Say you're annoyed. Say, hey, I took that under yesterday, Higgs. It lost. I'm giving you the thumbs down. I don't care. Let me know. The show for me is an interactive show. So if there's not anybody responding, I don't know what to do. All right. So, quick recap again, and then we'll roll out of here. And I find the shows, and since we do look at lines, it's kind of less because I think people watch the night show and then they don't really come into the day show. That's fine. Sox run line, Seattle under. On the ice, Vegas under. And the NBA going to go to Heat. And that's that. And I'll be with Detroit Lenny in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Bet, win, repeat coming up next.